Hello and welcome back to more Pokémon Insurgence. In the last episode, we took on the Sonata City Gym, and then we were told that there were some strange things going on at the hospital north of town, and I don't know if this is the way to go for it. Is this the hospital? No. Oh no, it's that other thing. It was like that Gashapon thing. That reminds me of Pokemon Masters, and I only have room for one Gashapon in my sanity right now. So we're gonna go just north of the city. I guess I could have stayed up there. Oh boy, there's more garbage on the ground. I'm noticing a pattern here. A place of rest and garbage. So apparently we can't go that way because there's garbage in the way, because that's how life really works in the real world. There's a candy wrapper on the floor. Oh no, I can't go. Okay, anyway. Let me just take a look what we got going on here. We have a little surf area, but we don't have to swim across. Home for the elderly and a hospital for the sick. It's a beautiful and serene place. We're grateful to Harmony for taking such great care of it. Okay, such great care of it, but there's like garbage all over the place. Everywhere. Anyway. Let's go see. Oh yeah, there's a power outage. Alright, well I don't know which way to go first, but I'm gonna go the first way I see. Oh, the music is weird here. Who's saying this? Is that Harmony saying this? You again, from the Sun-Touched Gym, right? Oh, great, what's this voice? You know by now, there's so many evil teams and so many voices that I've lost track of them all, so I just do whatever comes to me in the moment. Pleased to see you again, Harmony. You too, Banana, Nora, and Damien. My name's Tane, if you don't remember. I'm part of Perfection. You're part of Perfection, not the Perfection cult. You're part of Perfection. Don't worry, you're hard to forget about. You at the back. I don't know why you're tampering with our power, but you better start explaining. Don't worry, Harmony. We'll turn the power back on. We just want to talk to you, that's all. Rukra? What are you doing? Why are you here? I want to make a deal with you, Harmony. A deal? What are you talking about? I'll put the power back on in good faith. Dun da da da, let there be light. ... It's been a while, hasn't it? When was the last time I saw you? College graduation? I've been looking for you for a while, but also got excuse me. I've been looking for you for a while, but also one of your patients. You know, when in doubt, do a take two. Oh great, I'm gonna have to say a name. Specifically, the one whose name is Mald. Or Maldi. But probably Mald. What? That's my father. What do you want with him? We want to help, Harmony. We're not as bad as you think. We know he's sick, and we know you want the best for him. Let us help you. We can goat. Take two. Let us help you. We can both get what we want here. Let's go to his room so we can talk more. Go to Mald's room on the top floor and we can talk. Fine, whatever. Let's get this over with. Very well. Now, follow me. Wait, he went back there. Did he turn the power off? The power didn't go off, so I don't know. I'm confused. You used to be so different. Dun dun dun. There's story going on. What? Who's this Mald guy? How does Harmony know a cultist? No clue, but I'm planning on following them. Banana, you should come along. I'd love to have some support. ... He's still not talking to me after what I said. I can't blame him. What I said was awful. I just hope that he won't snap and betray us. Wait up, I'm coming! Friends, can't we all just get along? Happy fun times, sing kumbaya. I mean, you have problems with each other and stuff, but you hate to see people get in such big arguments and not talk to each other. So, welcome to Sonata Hills, youngster. There aren't many folk here, but do try to be quiet. We don't want to make too much of a racket. So, this is kind of laid out like it's going to be a dungeon. So I'm wondering... And this music. So I'm wondering if there are going to be any battles. Ooh, items! Can I steal these items? I hope that the hospital doesn't need these items. I mean, you guys are just NPCs. I need this more than you do. Shh, my patient's trying to sleep, and don't go rifling through his things on the table either. Those don't belong to you. Well, whoops. If you didn't want me to take them, game, you shouldn't have given me the option. Just gonna, like, stop as I go down. Alright, I'm gonna explore this whole floor first. Oh, I could steal another Ultra Ball. I wonder if there's gonna be any consequence for this. I would say probably not. Okay, this is like the happy music, but toned down a lot so that it's sounds really spooky. I was just making sure. I'm trying to see if the, once again, my thing with the game audio, if the game audio is loud enough for you guys. One thing is the main room is like a pitch lower than all the other rooms, so it's a little bit unsettling when we go out into the main room. Whoa, whoa, my keys are sticking. My keys are sticking. There we go. What do you have to say? I was just dismissed from the hospital yesterday, so I'm just packing my things up. I hope I didn't leave anything behind. Oh, are there hidden items? I guess that's to, it could just be to explain why the people, why there are empty rooms with stuff in them. I guess that one's okay. Finders keepers, if they're gone, right? That's the way, that's the way the law and morality works. I mean, it is kind of the way the world works sometimes, even though it's not the way life works. The way law works, whatever. I remember those days. Well, I'll have you know I was one of the best. Why don't you help yourself to the TM I have? Oh, well, she's giving permission to use her TM. Dragon Pulse, that is not bad for a TM. In fact, if Icarus had any special attack at all, because you tried to learn Dragon Breath, I think. If you had good special attack, I would make use of it. But no. I mean, I'm surprised. You would think you would have learned, like, Dragon Claw by now or something. Maybe it's one of those, like, tutor moves or whatever, move reminder moves. Like, you know, they learned it at level 1 in fully evolved form, so you have to go back to the move reminder. So no battle so far, we're just stealing everybody's stuff. We're the protagonist. We're the hero of the story, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of uneventful otherwise. There's a man lying here asleep, and we just took his stuff. There's a sick man, and once again, my arrow key is getting stuck. Maybe that's my bad karma for stealing. I lose control. I lose my free will. And I can't control where I'm going. I used to live in Agate Village in the Ori region. Ooh, Pokemon Coliseum. It was a beautiful place, but not nearly as quiet as Sonata City, which is rather ironic given its name. Does that have to do with music? But isn't a sonata usually like, is it softer? I mean, it makes sense for like a lullaby. It's not called Cacophony City after all. Just a regular Pokeball. This person was not a very advanced trainer that was staying here. Alright, what else we got? Ooh, cutscene. Alright. Listen, Rukra, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not quite desperate enough to trust a cultist to give him a shot. It doesn't matter if we were friends. I can't let you touch him or any other patients here. I'm sorry. Well, why don't you do it? Here's the vial. Oh, I remember this from the Let's Play I watched. Long, long ago, but I do remember. Feel free to analyze what's in it. I promise, it's perfectly safe. Don't trust him. Okay, I guess. I still don't get why you're doing this, though. Why don't you analyze it? Why don't you actually analyze it? Or is she gonna do it? Okay, let's see. Do you know why we want to help your father, Harmony? Didn't she say she didn't know why? Mald was around during the original Delta incident in Hoenn. After Geoxys was defeated above Moss Deep City, people below started reporting strange fevers? I guess fevers. Everything ended up being fine, but testing showed that everybody's DNA was slightly tainted. Radiation. Not enough to be significant, but enough to be noticed if you looked closely. My point is that Maud's body may not react to viruses in the same way ours do. And there's one in particular that I find interesting. But could it be passed on genetically? Hold on a minute. This is just Pokerus. This isn't dangerous. We've known about this for years. Exactly. The Pokerus is very unique as infections go. It helps the Pokemon rather than hindering it. It allows it to grow stronger. In the scientific world, we call this mutualism. Mutualism. Excuse me. That other word that I said probably isn't very good. What you're holding right now is a strain that significantly increases the HP stat. See, mutualism is... It's a symbiotic relationship where both parties help each other, as opposed to... I forget what the neutral one is called, but then there's the... When the one hurts the other one, it's called a parasitic relationship. Yay, 8th grade biology. Okay, what you're holding right now is a strain that specifically increases the HP stat. Actually, was it 7th? I did it in 7th grade, and 9th grade was biology also, so that was probably it. Now, even though the virus doesn't affect ordinary people, it might be able to help your father. Increasing his HP stat could heal him, and even lengthening his life. I think I remember what happens, and if it's what I'm remembering, it's weird. We just want someone to test it out. This could help out our goals of creating the perfect Pokemon. What do you say, Harmony? This really is just the Pokerus virus in a tube. But he also, you know, did say he reacts differently, and you really don't know how he's gonna react. How do I know you're not lying? You don't, but I do owe you, Harmony. You want your father healed, and this could be a breakthrough for my research. Typo. That's okay, I've been saying your lines wrong the whole time. You're right about the DNA thing. He told me that a long time ago. I'm desperate enough to try it, but double-cross me, Rukra, and I swear I'm glad to hear it. Let's just get this over with. Listen, I don't like needles. If you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna wait outside. Bye, Damien. Seriously? He's in the room with the cultist and he's scared of needles? Hey, I kind of understand. I mean, not that bad, but I probably wouldn't want to watch directly. Anyways. Okay, Dad, hang in there. 3, 2, 1. And done. I don't think it... Oh, you're awake! Are you okay? Harmony, I don't think it... I heard Deoxys. What's happening? Yeah, this is the weird... This is the weird thing that happens. Oh my Arceus, what on... Shh. We need to talk quietly. Be careful not to provoke him. Ruka, what on earth did you do? This wasn't supposed to happen? I don't know. He looks a bit like Deoxys. It is possible there's a connection. It would make sense. Deoxys is a virus known for its stats. Perhaps Pokerus is an extension of this. Sure. What kind of sci-fi fan fiction stuff is this? But I do remember this. I think the Pokerus must have triggered his Pokemon side. What? But anyways, we need to stay quiet. As long as we aren't loud, we can't... Hey guys, so how'd it go? Did the needle go in okay? Well. What an idiot. What have you done? This is your fault. This didn't go quite as planned, but what a breakthrough it's been. Do you not care at all that someone just got kidnapped? What about my father? What did you do to him? Your father is fine. More than fine, in fact. He's the healthiest he's ever been. And he's a mutant. As for the boy, I'm sure he's fine. He might get infected, but the Pokerus helps, not hinders. And now it's time for me to take my leave. I have an appointment to keep with a gym leader. Oh my. I hope you appreciate this. Your father is healed now, after all. Kinda. He's got something else wrong with him, but I guess he's healthy now. What a colossal jerkbag! And after all Sylvan and I did for him, you'd think he'd be a bit more appreciative. Listen, Nora, is it? Your friend's fine, I promise. My father's there with him. I'm sure he'll do all he can to keep him safe. But he's the one who kidnapped him, but... I don't know, this is the weird part of the game. I'm sure this isn't the only weird part of the game, but this is the weird part of the game so far. Come with me. We'll brainstorm ideas to get revenge on that jerk, okay? I'd like that very much. Banana, you can help us if you want. But you might find it more useful to head to Kepler City. I'm worried that Rukwa may have been talking about Anastasia, the leader there, when he said he had an appointment. If you could warn her that he's coming, I'd appreciate it. The other thing is Mauled. If you guys see him again, you have to let me know. We need to figure out a way to reverse this. For my own sake, I have to believe that it's possible. Come on, Nora, follow me. Alrighty. I believe at some point, not to spoil it for anybody, but I believe at some point we have to battle him. I don't know when. Oh, we're getting a bzz bzz. Hey kid, it's me, the director. Listen, you were a hit, people love you on TV. Would you mind coming back to the broadcast tower? We need to start filming the next episode right away. Probably not right this second, unless there's a Delta that I can get my hands on. Is there another Delta that we can do? A little thingy? A little broadcast thing? What city was it? I need to just back down and use the peek attack. So there's no garbage all of a sudden. Interesting. Well, I guess this is the way we're supposed to go next. So, Route 10. I probably don't want to have Euclea out because it's raining. But honestly, unless they're using water types, it's probably not a problem. Moimi? I almost thought that said Momi. Moami? I don't know what that guy's name is. I don't know. And you're gonna lower my attack. That's fantastic. I have the wrong Pokemon out for sure. Alright, well, rain is falling. I suppose I could send out Itoichi. So let's do it. We're gonna uproar. Well, at least you're locked into that and you can't feather dance me. So rain continues to fall. Yes, Chatot is making an uproar. Let's see, go for an Aqua Tail. Owie. And I'm gonna miss. Of course, I'm gonna miss. Of course, I'm gonna miss. Of course. Of course. And he gets crit. Let me tell you, me and Accuracy and I, together in this game, we do not have a very good relationship. It's not, I would say it's complicated. It's not even complicated. We just don't have a very good relationship. Alright, there's a Jinx. I'm gonna go back out, Euclea. Get an Iron Head in there. A 100% accurate Iron Head. And in that case, Earthquake wouldn't even help me since it was a flying type, if I had Waterfall, it would totally be worth the slightly less power to be 100% accurate. Oh, of course, you have Wake Up Slap, but a good thing is it's a physical attack, and it didn't do very much, so... Goodbye, Jinx. And Jinx has like 15 base defense or something crazy like that. You play a good level 57, trying to learn Flare Blitz! That's pretty cool, actually. I wonder, what do I have? What's my fourth move? I can't remember now. Flame Wheel, Iron Head, Earthquake. I really don't need Dragon Breath. It's a special attack. It doesn't do a lot unless I just want to try to paralyze things. I still have Nuzzle, though, with Bloopity. So I think it's okay. And I have... Who has Glare? I think... Is it Icarus has Glare? That's the only one I can think of that would possibly have it. Alright. I'm rocking over puddles. Hold on a second. Mister? What's over here? That's just the continuation of the route. Okay. There is a hidden grotto. I should fight that guy so I don't forget. But I want to check out the hidden grotto first so I don't forget. It's a Carnivine! Remember Carnivine's cry from the anime? Carnivine! It was very very weird, but it kind of made sense. It was a suitable cry. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Just as a heads up, because you guys need to know that. Alright, is there gonna be a Pokemon in this one? I haven't gotten a Pokemon yet. Maybe there aren't Pokemon in the actual Hidden Grotto areas. Maybe it's just other hidden areas. And I haven't tried going, like, backtracking to one on another day and seeing if they, seeing if something respawns there. I mean, I would guess not, but it's possible. That was a case where maybe Dragon Breath could have come in handy, but it's alright, I don't care. I'm gonna go for an Iron Head! Go ahead and Night Slash me. Get burned. Get burned. You're not gonna get burned. Oh. Rock Climb. Alright, get burned. Maybe. Get burned. Yeah. So maybe, depending on what kind of roll I get, the burn damage... Oh yeah, burn damage is definitely taking you out. Definitely taking you out. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I'm hoping... We did our main little story chunk for this episode. So I'm hoping this route isn't too long so we can end this off less than 30 minutes. I don't like to say anything because then I always end up going past for one reason or another, but I'm hoping. Alright, we can Iron Head you. Magic Room! Held items don't have any effect! I can't remember if I have a held item on you player right now. So it doesn't matter. And Soul Rock. You know what? Well, Ukulele has worked pretty well, but I think this is a pretty good opportunity to use Mimi so that I can use my ghost type attacks. Rain continues to fall. Alright, I'll use Fake Out just because. That little extra free damage. You know you have a good Fake Out when you make a rock flinch. You know. Alright, that's an easy two-shot, and you're missing your Stone Edge. Good thing, because that was a little bit intimidating. Shadow Punch again. Mimi gets more experience. We're level 56. Go, Mimi! Okay. So what's up here? There's Trainer up there. Alright, let's make this quick. Maelstrom 9. There's a patch of water that goes straight... Wonder what could be there. That sounds familiar. That's like an area coming up, I guess. Athlete, Usain, like Usain Bolt. Alright, fighting type, we're gonna peace on out of here. Did I use Mimi again? I don't know what kind of dark attacks you might have. I mean, almost anybody could have something like Pursuit or Knockoff. Wide Guard. Wide Guard. You know, I never really thought too much about, like, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan's designs as far as... I mean, Hitmonchan's like a boxer and got kind of a tunic that always looked like a ballet dress to me when I was little. But, Hitmonlee... I mean, Hitmonchan too, like, whatever it is with the shape of its head. And then Hitmonlee just looks like a punching bag, kind of. Because, like, he's got no face. He's got eyes, but he's got no face. I mean, he looks cool. I just don't know what he is. Like, and he looks like he's kind of like a turkey. He's got little arms, and his face is like down where his arms are, so it's like he has no head, and then they just put his eyes on his chest. I don't know. And maybe don't overanalyze some of these designs. That's why, you know, the designs that are just like, oh, this is just an animal, or this is just a plant, or an inanimate object, like, okay, those are pretty clear. These more, the maybe human-shaped ones. Ooh, Faraday. I got you there. It's a thing in physics for electric stuff. Alright, so you're gonna have... I actually was thinking of switching out, but I accidentally selected a move. And I didn't mean to select Flame Wheel, because it's raining. What was I saying? Faraday, okay, I can't use... I mean, I can use Itoichi, but I can't use ground-type attacks. That's alright. I'm immune to electricity, I'll just use my water attacks and hope that I hit them, as annoying as that is. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and let's try an Aqua Tail. Wow. There we go. Ampharos! Alright, I can stay in and use, I know, I still need Earthquake. I probably could have put in Euclea and used Earthquake instead. I know. I'm gonna work on it. Like I said, possibly... I don't know, because I don't have time after this, but at some point I will go back and farm for heart scales. I promise you. And I know at some point Earthquake's a TM as well, but I don't remember. I feel like I looked it up and it was like late game or post game. So, we'll see. And TMs are still single use in this game, I believe. Right? I think I had that conversation before. Oh no, they're not. They're not single use. Alright, sweet. So whenever I do get Earthquake, I'll be fine. Not that I would... I don't foresee myself wanting to replace Itoichi on the team, but I was thinking like, oh, if I taught Earthquake to Itoichi and then used up my TM, and then I had another Earthquake user that I wanted, you know. Ooh, it's a Haxorus. And, I'm very weak right now. I forgot to heal in between battles. So let's do that right now. Let's see what this thing has for me. Oh, it's Dragon Dance. It's lovely. I'm terrified. Haxorus has such a high attack stat. Oh, you're gonna go for Dragon Pulse. Is that what we're doing? You still got a crit, so it still actually did a decent amount. Although I guess Haxorus does not have, if I remember right, Haxorus doesn't have the worst special attack in the world. It's a fairly offensive Pokemon in general. But given the fact that you were Dragon Dancing before, this is much less scary. This is one of the least scary things you could have done. So, I appreciate you being sporting about it, Haxorus. Being sporting, throwing the game, whichever you prefer. Whichever you prefer. Dragon Tamer Tyrion, throwing the game. Alright, let me try Super Potion instead. Alright. Am I at the end of the route yet? Actually, if I'm gonna have to surf... Alright, we're done over here. Alright, I'm gonna put up a Repel. In case there's a water type I can't run from. In fact, are we near the end of the route? Whoa. Alright, where are we? Are we in town yet? Is everything water? Why is everything water? Oh man. Okay, wait, I gotta look for barriers. Let me go across. This looks like a dive spot. Yeah. Alright, so, I think I'm gonna call the episode right here, except that... Yeah, let me get landfall first. Let me see what's on this side. But I think I'm gonna call it here. Oh, Kepler City. Perfect! Alright, guys, so that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And, again, I'm trying to keep... I'm still working a little bit ahead of schedule, although it's catching up to me now because I haven't been able to record as often. So, but as of right now, as long as I'm able to stay on schedule, Mondays and Fridays are still when these videos go live, if you weren't sure before. That's gonna do it. Follow me on Discord. I think the link should be down there. That's probably the best way to keep in touch with me and my videos and everything else, my streams. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more Pokemon Insurgence.